Hey everybody, my name is Mike Williams, and this is Perquisitive. It's a terrible brand name, but I did want to combine perquisite and inquisitive just so that I can say that my tag is rewards for the curious. So what is this? Well, it's Twitter streaming combined with Socket.io combined with Twilio. And what's the point of doing that? Well, the point is that A, Twitter doesn't have this functionality, and B, I also find that the best way to sometimes get information out of Twitter, which I think is a great source of information despite all the trolls, is to have sort of a curated list of followers that you know are going to be providing you information about the things that you're interested in. Of course, you don't want to be tied to your timeline all the time, waiting for that piece of actionable information to come about. So hence Twilio comes into play, and you'll get an SMS or some other notification that you choose through this app to know what that piece of information is when it was tweeted by that particular individual. And the use case here is really sort of, especially for people in the financial world who are trying to compete against, high frequency trading algorithms. How are you going to do that? Well, day trading, you probably can't. So how did I do this? As I said, Twitter doesn't have this. What they do have is you can search by term, a search term, which is not that great. Their search engine is not Google. Or by user, by that follower. What I did was followed the stream by plugging into particular users in that stream, and then on the back end filtering by terms. Now there's limited scalability without actually paying Twitter to access dedicated streams, and this created a problem for me because as I tried to add users and scalability with Socket.io, I pulled the hell out of that Twitter API, and they send you a nice little error called 420. And it comes with a nice little tag that says, calm down. Well, I didn't calm down, and they banned my IP. So I got pretty stuck at that point. But I wanted to just show you what this looks like in theory. This is a fake thing that I made. This isn't actually hooked into the streaming API right now because I am banned, and I did not want to bring that ban to the full stack campus. I did not want to test here and then cause problems for everybody else. Really, you get to your landing page, you enter your search terms, say you're interested in orange juice futures because you like Eddie Murphy movies. I'm old, yeah, that's a really old movie. You know. So let's follow my own account, and then you could follow other accounts, and then type in Florida, heat wave, etc. And then you could choose how the app's going to notify you. And then here you would see all the queries that you built out, and you could see how as I built multiple queries for multiple users, I might have caused some trouble for myself. And then once you're in your query, you can sort of look at what's happening there. Now that's sort of the historical part, not as useful, but just allows the user to look through. Let me try to do on the back end, so I'm not going to use Socket.io for this test, and it's not going to harm the campus if any founders or administration are watching. And just show you sort of what that looks like. So here I just initiated it on the back end. I'm going to use that Perquisitive account to type Florida heat wave, which I spelled wrong, but Florida is still a key term. And I should get, I didn't get the little bar that usually comes across with the Mac, but if I open up my Mac messages, I can see that I got Perquisitive writing about that thing that I was so interested in. So there you have it. Unfortunately, not a live demo, but if Twitter is watching, I'd be happy to add this functionality to Twitter because I think it'd be super useful. You just got to let me use your streaming API for free. So thank you all.